Hello, welcome to Very Spontaneous Sprints. I was going to do these this morning, but stuff happened in life, and that's kind of taken a little toll, but that's fine. Let's see. I'm just gonna put it everywhere because obviously no one knows I'm doing this right now. Um, yeah, let me just do that first before. Here we go. There is the video. It doesn't come up sometimes. I have to go finding it. All right. If you're joining, please let us know what you're reading or doing today. I have a lot to get done. I have so much to get done. Oh my gosh, hello, Neva. Hello. They kind of were. What happened? Hi, Tina, also. I was scheduled to start sprinting at, I think I put it at 12, and then I changed it to 1 because I had a nail appointment, and then I needed to go to Spotlight. Anyway, but my great grandmother passed away last night, so my family went out for lunch. So that's where I've just come from. So that's why I didn't think I was gonna have enough time to do them, but I've got like 4 hours up my sleeve, so I thought, why not just do some sprints? I wanted to see everyone anyway. So yeah, here I am. I'm still here doing stuff. And Tina, you would be very excited to know I've started my crocheting journey. It's happening. I even went to the craft shop today to get everything I needed for it. So it's happening. I'm doing it. Everything is going on. But if you're joining, please let us know what you're reading or doing today. I would love to know. I'm just going to put this everywhere so people knows what's going on. And then sprinty sprints. There we go. Thank you so much, Tina. Yeah, I don't want to be like a down or anything. Like, I loved her so much. I was very lucky to know her very well. Like, I grew up with her because I lived in her town, which is like 4 hours-ish away from us, 3.5. And I lived there and grew up there for a really long time. So she was like my family there. So yeah, it's upsetting when you think about it, but I'm so glad she's now with my pop. And it's just better. Like, she was 95, I think. So yeah, it was happening. But yeah, my family's very young, so I was very lucky to grow up with my great grandparents. But now I don't have any great grandparents, so that's makes me feel like, I don't know, everyone's gonna die now. But it's okay. It's okay. This, obviously, I use humor for grief. But I appreciate you guys being here, and yeah. Oh yes, I would love to chat with you. I'm only going to be on for like a little while, but I would definitely very much enjoy your company. That would be great. Yes, I'm very excited too. It's fun. I'm getting very, like, I don't know. I need to like chillax a little bit because I just want to like do stuff, but I need to learn first. So before I start any projects, I need to like give it a minute and really like, learn the stitches and everything that I need to before I start going into them, because I need to learn how to read. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what to call it. Like the instructions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So there's that, but it's fine. Yes, sorry. I'm just putting the sprints on Discord so people know what's going on. So I want people to come and say hello. But yeah, let me know what you're reading. I am currently reading Kingdom of Ash. I need to read some of that today. I also need to do uni because I'm supposed to be at uni today, but I'm also going down to Sydney tonight for a concert. So it's all happening over here. So we're going down at like 5-ish. So that's when I'll need to head off today. So I just decided, because my uni's in Sydney, I just decided to just chill at home today. It wasn't really chill. because I've been running around like a crazy woman for a little while, but that's fine. Okay, I think I've shared it to everything possible. All right, that's fine. Thank you, Neva. Very much appreciate it. Your family is very young too, so I had a lot of great grandparents, and I still have great aunts and uncles as well. Yes, I have a lot of great aunts and uncles, and I always was like growing up with them. So yeah, it is quite hard because like I feel people are like, oh, that's your like great grandma, like whatever, you know, but like no relationships there, but I have like a very strong relationship with them. So yeah, that's kind of like hard to like communicate to people. So I'm glad that you understand. But yeah, a lot of people didn't grow up with that. So I understand that they don't get why I'm like, you know, feeling the feels, which I guess. Yeah. Anyway. Yes. Yes, I do. I'll show you after when I go grab it, but I've been doing my single things. I'm really finding it hard to do. This is the thing because UK and US call them different things, so I need to understand things. Yeah, I don't know. I was doing it last night and now I haven't done it today, so it's like out of my mind. So once I like get back into it, I will chat with you about it. Hello, Lexi. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. What are you up to today? Reading Chocolate Bunny Murder. Okay, I think I'm halfway through, and also Undercurrents by Nora Roberts. Ooh, I need to read some Nora Roberts. I have been like wanting to, and then I just haven't. But how are you finding both? Chocolate Bunny Murder. Very, very good timing for Easter. Yes, double crochet. It's funny because like it's single and double. Like, why would you interchange them? I don't get why they're the same thing. But that's fine. It's all good. I will learn as I go. It's all good. But yeah, so my plans for today, I think I need to do a lecture, but I might do that later. I might just chillax for a bit. I wanted to make a Facebook post as well. Like I want to go find some photos with my nan, so I'm going to do that. And yeah, and then reading is happening, and maybe like listening to my audiobook while I start crocheting because I've actually got the right hook now. I got like this, as I was telling Tina like a while ago, I got this like little dog that I was going to do, and I was like, yep, can do it. And it's at intermediate skill. So I was like, whoops, shouldn't have just gone for that first. Thought I was better than I obviously am to begin with. No. So I got like this little tiny hook and it's so bad. So today I went and got some more different variety for different type of wool and the rest of it. So I think I'm actually prepared now. And I also got my nails done. They're called Cat Eye and they're really nice. I'm really loving it. You can't really see it on camera. I'll probably post it on my Instagram. But they're very shimmery and very cute. So yes, loving it. But while I'm getting all organized, because I've just like run home and jumped on here because I was like, I actually have some time. Let's do a sprint. I think I'll just do 45 minutes to begin with. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you're loving Undercurrents. Oh, okay, I have to check that one out. Love it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hello, Nicole. Yes, cat eye nails. I'd never seen them before. My nail artist showed me, and she like got new ones, so she wanted to use them, and I was like, yes, please. So yeah, I'm loving it. And just like a thing, I've never liked my nails. I've always just like, I never bit them, but I just didn't have like very good shaped nails. I inherited my dad's really like grueling nails. I don't know why. Like I had like man hands, which is fine. Like it's whatever, but I just never enjoyed them. Even when I got like acrylics and stuff, I never liked them. But I finally found this nail person that I really enjoy going to. She has like the TV on. She puts on like Schitt's Creek, New Girl and stuff. And it's just like so nice just to like sit there, chat with someone that's like really similar. Like she is so into like I don't know what you call it. It's like cosplay, but for like fairies and stuff. And I am just like obsessed with that because obviously I love reading about fairies. So yeah, she's just such a great person and she does such a good job. And it's like that builder gel stuff. So it's like helping my natural nails become what I wanted them to be. And yeah, the shape of them just looks right now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Very happy that I found her. Like it costs so much, but you know, to be happy. Yes, starting to grow your nails out too for the first time since I was like 4. It's such a task and you have to be very like mindful because like biting them or like cutting them is such like a mindless activity. Like I always just find myself picking at my nails or whatever. Yeah, so I totally understand how that's like a thing. But stick with it. You'll definitely like appreciate it afterwards. Even like I was putting on like this, I found like a nail polish that was to make your nails hard. So it felt like there was nail polish on them, but I could never have nail polish because I always worked in hospitality. But now that I don't, I can have like nail polish. But yeah, I just put like clear polish on and then that would make me stop biting them because I didn't want to like get that flavor into my mouth. So that like always worked really well for me. Lexi is reading Blood Debts. Very nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Yes, I'm so excited because so many people on here crochet, so I'm like part of the community again. You also do it. Yay. Mostly animals. Oh yes, that is what my nan was talking about. She was like, "Are you doing this?" And I'm like, "What?" So I need to get into it. I feel like I'm gonna do a lot of animals, like little plushies, and also like decorations. Like I want to make some coasters, which will be a really easy thing to start with. I want to make some like book little bag things. And also those like hanging plants. That's like my main goal, to make one of them because they are so cute. And I cannot have a plant to save my life because I would kill it. So yeah, I think that those will be like the best idea and I'll appreciate them because I made them. So Nicole is editing today, so much footage to sort. I know you did have a filming day the other day, so of course there's always editing to do. I totally understand your struggle. I understand, I get it. I have so much footage, like I've got vlogs everywhere all over my phone and it's the sorting that gets me because I'm like in the same outfit and usually I change, but I've done it to myself where I'm like in the same outfit for multiple vlog clips and they could be to do with anything. So you have to watch it all and decide where it's at. So I wish you the best of luck. I'm sure you'll be fine. Thank you, Neva. Appreciate it. Yes, it is so hard to find one. And I feel like because I'm on the coast as well, they're so expensive. Like it's just like an added thing because they're really hard to come by as well. Like independent ones, which I am like so here for. They deserve the money, like completely. Like it costs a lot of money for them to create their business and run their business. I totally get that. But just it's so much money in general to get your nails done. So I'd rather pay that like a little bit more to get them not ruining my nails. So yeah. Hard as Diamonds. I think that's the one I feel like I had because I needed to strengthen my nails because my nails are so weak and thin. So yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Hello, how are you today? What are you up to? Need motivation for my crochet blanket that I've been doing for around a year. Well, I mean, I could potentially be crocheting with you. What I want to, like, my main thing is that I want to crochet whilst on sprints with other people because I haven't been doing as many sprints lately and I find myself just like fiddling. Like obviously I'm in the conversation and having like such a great time with people, but if I'm crocheting, I feel like that would be such a great activity to do because if I'm good enough at it at the time, then I can like mindlessly be doing that whilst contributing to the conversation and stuff. So I find that that might be a time to do it. Definitely not when I'm hosting sprints because that's just too much. I can barely read, let alone do crochet at the same time. But hopefully in a few like months, maybe when I'm finally getting the hang of it, I can do that at the same time. So maybe that's something you could do. I don't know. It's a lot because I know that like Neva does her diamond painting whilst on sprints, and so you do things as well. And I just think it's such like a great multitasking thing to do. Like, yeah, it's just I need to find that thing for myself. Editing craft channel, Patreon, and booktube. Oh my gosh, that is a lot to sort. I wish you the best of luck. You'll be okay. You'll get through it. All right, let's do a sprint because I need to go sort myself out. All right, there we go. All right, I shall see you all in 45 minutes. Happy reading, and Neva, I will send you the link right now. Bye. Hello. How are you going?
I have just arrived home from work. I got to get off early tonight, thank God.
Oh, that's good.
Because I did not want to be there because it was slow.
Yeah.
So the manager that was in charge, which is not me, was like, "Do you want to stay till close or do you want to go home?" And I was like, "Do you need me to stand here and stare at you the whole night? Because if not, I'll go."
I'm a leave.
Also, he's like the same age as me, so I was like, he asked me at like 9:00, and I was like, "Oh, it's 9:00," and he was like, "Girl, you are not that old." And I was like, "Listen, we're the same age, and all I've heard from you all night is my back every time you bend over. You're fucking old, bro." Like it just is what it is. But I'm trying to formulate a video idea in my head,
Mm-hmm.
and this will either be a really good video idea or it will blow up in my face. I'm not really sure.
It's okay. Let's try it.
You guys can have a little sneak peek because currently the only people that know are the besties, right?
Right.
So I'm going to do a video
Mm-hmm.
called Kindle Girly Reads Physical Books for a Week.
Oh, okay.
Because I bought a bunch of physical books. So I bought a F.R.I.E.N.D.S. I bought
Oh, yes.
and I don't own this in any other format because I literally bought it because I found it at Walmart with the sprayed edges.
Yeah.
I was like, now I must read this. I mean, did the sprayed edges work out for me last time with Fourth Wing? No.
Maybe that's the thing. You hate every book you get with sprayed edges.
Although actually it's like a 1:1 ratio because the only other book I have that has sprayed edges is We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix, and I loved that book. I gave it 5 stars.
Okay. Right then.
And then I also have both of the Emily Wilde books.
Oh yeah, they're pretty.
And I bought these. Now technically I do have the first Emily Wilde book. I do have Encyclopedia of Fairies like in paperback. It's like a white paperback.
Yeah.
It was the Barnes & Noble special edition.
Right.
But they don't have a special edition one for this.
Okay.
I was like, I would like them to match.
Of course.
And then have my special edition. So I'm thinking that I will start with A Fate Inked in Blood.
Yep.
As my first physical book. And then if I only finish one book, I have another video idea I can do with these. So will I complete a book in 7 days?
I think you can do it.
Good as mine, because have I read I don't think I've read a physical book in
a minute.
like 2 years.
It's a good experiment. Like, you've bought them, so you got to hold yourself accountable, and like it's not the end of the world if you don't. You still can like look at them. They're not completely.
I definitely did pick books because I was like, what books do I have I don't own like in any other format?
Yeah.
That also will be difficult to get in other formats because like A Fate Inked in Blood, I would have to purchase because when I look at the library, it's sold out everywhere. Not sold out, but it's like long wait times.
Like, yeah.
And there's wait times for these as well. So I was like, okay, what books do I own physically that will be hard for me to get?
Yeah.
Without buying them, and I don't want to buy them in another format. Not knowing if I like them. So we're gonna try it out.
I believe in you.
If it blows up in my face, I'll never do it again.
Honestly, I'm on like the other side of that because I keep buying books on my Kindle now because like I want the best of both worlds. Like I want to read it in my lounge room, but when I go to bed, I have to read it on my Kindle. Like I cannot be with a book in bed, especially if they're heavy now because I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah, and my Kindle goes everywhere with me. So I don't even think to take physical books out of the house.
Yeah.
Is the other thing. So like in doing this experiment, like I own a book sleeve.
Yeah.
I use it for my iPad. Like I don't use it for books. Like I use it for my iPad because my iPad fits in it. Yeah. But I'm like, and then I see other people that like own book sleeves, and I'm like, oh, these book sleeves are so cute. But a lot of the shops the small shops that I see, they don't make Kindle sleeves, which is fair. Like if you're not a Kindle person, like you're not going to necessarily make them. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, but I can't justify buying 25 full-size book sleeves
Yeah.
when I don't read physical books. Like I can't, you know what I mean? It's like bookmarks. Like I stopped buying bookmarks because I don't read physical books, and I own bookmarks. Like I have a lot of bookmarks.
Yeah. I have a lot of bookmarks too, and I read physical books, but I still only use the one bookmark every time. Like, no doubt. Or I'll use like something completely unrelated. Like I'll put like my whole headphones in the book. I'm just like wherever I'm at and there's no bookmark there, I'm putting something in. Like I often use a ruler, like my hairband, like yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
really Ari just said to me the other day, she was like, Mom, I don't think you need all of these Kindle stickers. I have like a whole, like, I don't know where it is right now, but I have like a whole pencil pouch that's nothing but Kindle stickers, and they're all from Gigi and Bo because that's the only place I know about stickers.
Yeah, but they can be used for like other things. They're not just for your Kindle.
Yeah. So I was like, bro, but I also switch out my Kindle stickers so often. And then I just bought a Kindle, like a, what do they call it? A Kindle insert. So it's like a background for your Kindle. Which I posted like a picture or whatever, but it looks like a composition notebook. The only thing I'm gonna say about it that I don't like is that it's so snug. Like it's the exact size of my Kindle, which is fine. Like I understand that the reason it's like that is so that you can't see any of the black behind it. But it makes it so that when I put my case on, I have to tape my stickers down to the insert or the stickers move.
Right. Is that like because it's made to stick on there physically, but you don't want to stick it on?
So with the insert, there's no actual sticky part. It's just a cardstock background.
Okay.
Like it doesn't actually, which is why I bought it, because I had a vinyl thing on there that actually stuck to it. But like I was like, the problem is like when you technically you can reuse the vinyl sticky things, but you risk stretching them every time. Like if you remove them, you risk stretching them. So I was like, there's got to be a way to do this without it actually sticking to the thing. And so the inserts don't actually stick. It's just like a high quality piece of cardstock.
Okay.
Which like is fine. I'll probably like learn the thing. Like I'll probably get like the learning curve. This is the first one I've ever bought. So like but yeah. Nice. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to formulate this video idea so I can film an intro.
I think you just need to like really plan it out so you like have to do it. At least one of them.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I could have picked a longer book. This one's only 400 and
that's a good place to start.
Pages. Like it's not very long.
And now that you've told us, we can hold you accountable.
Yeah, and like the chapters are relatively short, it looks like.
Well, that's good.
So I think it'll be fine. Plus, I was like, I know that I can't do audio for fantasy anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So the only other way I would read this is on my Kindle. But I like the edges.
Yeah. You can do it. Believe in you. Completely. All right, let's go to some comments. I think this is where we ended. Jamie joined us. Hello, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. And Chris is here. Hello. I know it's been a minute. I was supposed to come on here earlier, but things happened and I didn't quite make it in time, but we're here now. It's fine. And I think in April, because it is the school holidays, I have a little bit more availability to be able to come on here. I just am finding it so hard because everyone is sprinting now. I just can't find time. And like the time that's good for me isn't good for anyone else. So it's annoying.
Yeah, what I do honestly at this point is I've left it up to like my actual YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I'll post like in my community tab and I'll say like these are the times I'm thinking about these are the times and days I'm thinking about sprinting. Like that's how I added this Saturday afternoon sprint.
Yeah.
Because I said this is the time that I have available to sprint if you want an extra sprint during the
Mhm.
week. At this
Mhm.
point, like everybody is sprinting so much again because for a little bit it kind of fell off and then like it was really popular and then it fell off and then it was now
Yeah.
it's popular again.
Goes in waves. Yeah.
Is we kind of just have to do what we're gonna do.
Mm.
Um, and then because people will sprint hop. So like if there are other sprints that they want to be on, like if Katie and I are sprinting at the same time, which
Mm.
actually happened this last weekend with 24-hour sprints. Katie was sprinting, I think she started at 8 a.m.
Okay.
on Friday and ended at 8 p.m. Well, I started at 2 p.m.
Okay.
mine and Katie's time on Friday. So we did overlap for like
Yeah.
6 hours.
Yeah.
And people just like I told people like go tell Katie happy birthday. Katie
Yeah.
sent people, told people like go check out Neva sprints. Like we just kind of send people
Yeah.
wherever they're gonna go. And then if people want to, they will sprint hop.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair. And also it kind of like gives you like more people to find as well. Like if you're doing more sprints and stuff, then there's multiple people that don't follow you and they can find each other. And like if we're chatting a lot, which we often do on like 24-hour sprints and like chatty bits and stuff.
They can go find some like we can
Yeah.
say like, oh, we know Katie's sprinting. They can go hang over there if they want, like if they specifically need to read.
Yeah.
So I think it's overwhelming to us trying to find time that doesn't feel like we're overlapping with all of our friends.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just like I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but at the same time, everyone doesn't care. Like we're all here to do
Yeah.
the same thing. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And so it feels overwhelming to us as creators because we're like, well, I don't want to step on this person's toes or I don't want to take over this person's slot or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that because sprinting is like ever changing and evolving,
Mhm.
there's just going to be times where we all overlap and then people have to decide like, okay, well, I can jump from, I mean, I sprint hop all the time. I sprint hop when
Yeah.
I'm hosting sprints.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't know why. I like think about it. I like do it myself and I'm like, oh, but no one will want to see me. Just need to get over myself. It's fine. Leandra was here for a bit. She's probably definitely gone now, but thank you for popping in and saying hi. Hello, Susan. Glad you found a sprint. I am very glad you were here too. Severe thunderstorms just started. We've actually had some weird weather here too. It kind of got a bit crazy before, but it's died down now. I hope you're okay where you are though. Won't be able to sleep for a while. Fair enough. Going to listen to a book. Lovely. That's a good way to block out the thunder as well. Because I hate when that's thunder happens like right in the middle of the night. Like it really scary times, but that will hopefully block it all out for you. Hello, Kay. Sent over here to continue reading. Lovely. Whoever sent you here, I thank them. I don't know who else was sprinting because I just like jumped on. But appreciate it.
I think Leandra and Brittany.
Right. Oh, were they doing the Meet the Booktuber one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Leandra and Brittany.
Which I only know because I was texting Brittany, like messaging Brittany.
Right.
We were talking about some stuff. And also, if you haven't watched Brittany's new video, go watch it. And we were chatting and she was like, I'm on sprint, so if I disappear. So I think that's who was sprinting.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, hello, Brittany. Thanks for popping in. You're probably long gone as well. Hello, Sarah. Reading a book for a very special reading vlog. Yes, I'm sure it is very special. I think I know what you're talking about. You're very quick to start on that. I need to get started. I'm so behind on it already. Hello, Sadia. Hope you're well. Kate is reading The Unlikely Escape of Uriah Heep. Oh, I haven't heard of that before. Sounds good. Glenda's here. Hello. Glenda says hello to Neva. Hello to Neva.
Sadia.
Hi, Shannon. Will Nifa be making a buddy comedy with her pizza roommate?
No.
What is
Absolutely not.
Is this from 24 Hour Sprints?
Yeah. So she's not home, so I can talk about it. So my dad has a roommate. Okay.
Yeah.
And she works a town over at like the Domino's, which is like a pizza place. I don't know who knows what Domino's is like outside of the US.
We have it.
And she's like a delivery driver for Domino's, which like is fine. Like I work at Taco Bell, like I'm not gonna judge you. But here's the thing, okay? First of all, she buckles the seatbelt. So she puts the pizzas like in the front passenger seat and then she buckles them in.
Yeah.
Which like is fine and great, except that then every time I go to get into the damn car, the seatbelt is buckled in.
Right.
No, ma'am. Also, listen, I have tried to be like nice to her, but then like she really chapped my ass when she got upset with Ari because Ari was trying to wash her own dishes. Like Ari came in here and she was like, that lady said that I can't wash my dishes. I was like, what lady? Like, who are you talking about? And then I realized she was talking about the roommate. And then she came in here and was talking about like, she was like, your dad only wants us to do dishes once a day. No, like my dad only wants the dishwasher run once a day. Like Ari can wash her own dishes, bro. Like what a weird thing to tell a 6-year-old she can't wash her own dishes. Like most 6-year-olds don't want to wash dishes.
No, let her do it.
And then during the 24-hour sprint, she had come in here at one point, and like I was like, you know, it was the chaotic time. It was like 2 a.m. And she was like, "What are you doing?" And then I was like, reading a book, live streaming. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you mean? What am I doing? And she was like, oh, I just heard you talking a minute ago, and I just didn't know what you were doing. And I was like,
none of your business.
Man, don't worry about what I'm doing. Also, she runs 2 space heaters upstairs for 24 hours a day. First of all, like I understand like it's cold. Okay, we live in the Midwest, but it's not that freaking cold. Like her room, like when you open her door, it's like a wall of heat.
Oh, I couldn't. No.
Thank God it's not my house because I would have kicked her out by now. Or my dad, you know, he's trying to do like the nice thing or whatever because she's his friend. But I'm just like, she's gotta go. He said that he was like, I'm gonna tell her she's gotta leave by next August. That's like a year from now. I gotta here's the thing. Me and Ari, we're gonna have to move out before that because I cannot live with this woman for a whole year. I cannot do it. I'd rather make sure that's in peace. I would rather live with my mother for a whole year. And me and my mother do not, and we never got along living together ever. Yeah. But like at least my mom would leave me alone. I mean, she wouldn't be like super nosy about like, what are you doing? I'm minding my business. That's
how you not
cool. But no,
cool.
we will not be making a buddy comedy. Absolutely not. I would make a buddy comedy with Brooklyn. Hi, Sarah.
Nicole says hi too. Hi, Thomas. How are you? Glinda saying hi to everyone. Hello, Christina. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you so much. Hope you have a lovely sleep, and thank you. I very much appreciate it. Nicole's been trying to get more Kindle books as well. Love physical books, but I'm trying to buy more secondhand books. Yes, for sure. I find I'm only secondhand book shopping now. No bookshops in my area sell a book for like less than $25. So it's just, I know it's not good.
Here's what I tell people. Maybe I should make a video. Maybe I should make like a Kindle tips and tricks video. But here's what I tell people about like if they're wanting to utilize their Kindle more, right? Is make a list of the books that you think that you want to own physically. This is actually, I do this even now, and I'm not really like a physical book girly. but the aesthetic of physical books gets me every single time. So like, it doesn't matter that I'm probably not going to read them in the physical form. I enjoy like the aesthetic of having a library that I can look at. Right? So I tell people, make a list of the books that you think that you want to buy. That in your brain, you're like, I would love to buy this book for whatever reason, whether it's that you like the cover or you actually think that you'll enjoy the book, so you want to keep it or whatever. Then look and see if it is available on Kindle Unlimited, especially if you're a person who does not like to do audiobooks, which is valid. Not everyone does audiobooks. Back in the day when I started doing this, I didn't do audiobooks either. So I would check Kindle Unlimited first, and then I would check my library, because those are two. I know that people outside the United States can't use Libby with their library app, or they can't use their Kindle with their Libby app. So obviously that doesn't work if you're not in the United States. But so I check Kindle Unlimited, and if it's available via Kindle Unlimited, I then read it that way. And then if it's still a book that I want to own, I either add it to my wish list or I purchase it on my own, whichever. If you're a person that's in the United States, I always tell people to try to find it on Libby first, because that is a free, I mean, Kindle Unlimited works the same way, but it's a free way to read the book without purchasing it. And then if it's really a book that, like, which has happened to me a few times, where either I can't find it on Kindle Unlimited, like it's not there, or it would be just an astronomical amount of time on Libby, which happens, then I will purchase it, but only the Kindle version.
Yeah.
And then I do not allow myself to actually buy the physical version of the book unless it's something like in like a special box or something. That's a little different.
Or like a favorite book or something like that.
Yeah. But otherwise, like, I don't allow myself to buy that physical book until I've actually read it. So like, I own all of who is it, Stephanie Garber, the Caraval books.
Oh yeah.
I own those, and I own the Once Upon a Broken Heart or whatever it is. I own all of those books because the Libby weights are.
Yeah.
But I've got all of them, but only on my Kindle. And until I actually read them on my Kindle, I'm not allowing myself to buy them.
Yeah.
Physically. So
yeah,
that's what I want people to do.
Yeah. I agree. Christina's saying hello to everyone. I've missed you too, Elizabeth. Back in the States. Lovely. I hope you're happy to be home.
She was in Guam, wasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
For like a long time.
I haven't seen you for so long, yeah. We won't be on for very long because I am going to Sydney in like 2 hours. So I probably have to get off in about like an hour and a half, but we'll still do probably like an hour sprint and then just like a little chatty bit probably, I'd say. Elizabeth is asking what you're reading.
I mean, the book I was holding up is A Fate Inked in something. A Fate Inked in Blood. I haven't actually started that yet. What I'm actually reading at this point, I'm reading Crown of Midnight as a buddy read. That I'm reading on my Kindle. I'm also reading, it could be something. I don't remember what the hell this book is called, but I'm reading it with Kelsey. Hold on. Because I'm also reading it on my Kindle, and it's not technically a buddy read, but she was reading it. So I was like, when are you reading this? Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I'm technically reading that with Kelsey. And then, but it's like an unofficial buddy read. It's not technically a buddy read. And then I'm reading or listening to Asher Parker Doesn't Fail. I'm buddy reading that with Nicole. So that's what I'm currently working on.
Lovely.
And I'm about to start Fate Inked in Blood. So
very nice. I think Elizabeth rated the first book that you said, the one that you bought physically with the sprayed edges. What's that called again? She gave that 4 stars, so very nice.
I have high hopes. Rainey also liked it. Sorry, my brother brought me my food. I didn't think everybody wanted to speak German to each other for a few minutes.
All good. Hello, Petra. Reading A Mad Duke and knitting sounds like a great time. Shannon says that I should tell the people to move your stream. It's Brooklyn time. Honestly, that won't go down well. People probably would, and I'd feel so bad. I'd be like sad sprinting.
Well,
like,
I
sorry,
don't know.
guys.
I don't know if you have been keeping up with like the Unhinged podcast.
No, I haven't. I haven't been keeping.
I posted in there the other day, and I was like, "Hey guys, like, what is your?" Which I guess I'll just pose this question to you now because you're here. But I was trying to figure out what everybody's Friday night into Saturday look like, which I guess would be like Saturday for you. I'm not really sure time zones.
Yeah.
So, because usually I have the chatty bits on like Friday night, Saturday morning for me, right? Yeah. And so me and Katie, I think Coda too, are supposed to do sprints on Katie's channel on Friday. So Katie was like, well, I can move my sprints. And I was like, don't move your sprints, dude. Like, don't do that. Like, because I never want people to feel like they have to move things for me to do things. I don't know. It makes me feel like bad almost.
I understand.
If people are like, oh, but it's fine, I'll move it. And I'm like, okay, but I don't want you to have to do that. Like, we'll find a time that works for everybody without having to move things around.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think I did answer if I sent it. I don't know. But I do have netball on Saturday for me. But after that, I don't know when the time is or anything. So I guess you guys just give me a time and I'll see if I can.
Okay. Because here's the other thing. I don't necessarily, like, I personally don't expect everybody to show up we're only doing them once a month. So Patreon is only getting Unhinged podcast once a month because obviously we're all in different places. We have to like work around schedules, all that. Yeah. So I don't necessarily expect it. Like I don't expect everybody will always be able to show up to every single one.
Yeah. You know I think I've been extra busy lately because it's been like summer and stuff. But as we go into winter, I do not leave the house. So it's great time.
Yeah. And for me personally, I mean, I'm willing, like, I would like to have other people on too.
Yeah.
But I guess we're like the core 5. Yeah. You know what I mean? You, me, Coda, Katie, and Nicole. We are all just, the core 5. And then we can move it around. Yeah. If people want to join in, they can. Yeah.
It's fun times.
But I just never leave the house anyway. So
yes. Well, I've like never worked a Saturday in my life. I have worked a Saturday in my life, not at this job. Yeah. I've been there for a year, no Saturdays whatsoever. But someone left and like really abruptly, and they only work Saturday. So all of a sudden they're like, can you please do all these Saturdays? I'm like, no, this is my reading time. Like, I do everything on Saturday. Like, I don't do anything on Sunday. I don't do anything all week, ever. And then you took my one day away. But it was the Easter long weekend, so I got paid really well, so it was fine. Yeah. But still, I was like so excited to do 24-hour sprints, and they're like, no, you have to work. So that was not cool. Anyway, next time. Thomas's problem is that his eyesight isn't good. Yes, I completely can relate. New glasses will change your life. Yeah, I know. I just need to just do it instead of like overthinking everything. Yeah, but
just do the thing.
Just do it. And yes, I'm always happy to hang out with you too, Nicole. Lovely. I was going to join yesterday, but I'm honestly, when I go out of the house, I just dilly-dally around and I'm like, I'm out. I may as well go everywhere. So then I go to the shops and then I go here and I go there and I'm like, oh, that's been a whole day out instead of just like one task. So that's why I wasn't home in time. Oh, thank you. I'm very close. But I haven't been posting, so it's like keeps going down. So I need to get back on the grind.
Awesome. I haven't been posting either, and somehow I made it to 650. And I was like, listen, that's really nice of everybody to want to be here. all I've been doing is sprinting. Like I haven't.
Yeah.
Have I
People
like
love that, though.
filmed? Like, and I filmed videos, and I just don't like the not the quality because like I'm using a new camera because
Yeah.
I bought a camera. I just don't like any of my ideas.
Mm.
So then I feel like I just don't like it. So then I'm like, well, I don't like the way that I'm like trying to do this. So I think I'm going to go. So I had been doing where I was filming the whole video and then doing my intro at the end, like before I posted the video. And I think I'm gonna go back to just kind of filming the video from start to finish in order.
Yeah. So the
Because
editing
otherwise
process.
I'm like, oh well, you'll have seen in my intro clip what books I'm reading, but I don't actually know what books I'm reading. And then I'm like, you sound unorganized, madam.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And even though like I am a mood reader, so a lot of times I don't know what books I'm reading. But at least I
Yeah.
can come into the intro and be like, this is the theme of the vlog. No idea what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Come along with me on this journey. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, that's what I did in my previous video where I read the whole Dark Olympus series. I was supposed to be doing how many books can I read in 24 hours? And then I just went on this big Dark Olympus bender where I just completely just binge read all of these books. And I was like, I mean, I have read for 24 hours, but this is not what's going on.
Yeah, this was not what I was supposed to do. Yeah.
No. So I like cut that whole bit out of my intro and just like moved around it because I like didn't do anything I said I was gonna do. But it's fine.
Right.
Still made a video. Okay, Nicole said that Brittany did send people from her Patreon sprints. Lovely. Very much appreciated. Hello, just got off Brandy Shane's Shanae sprints and wanted to keep the momentum going. Hell yes. Very exciting. We should probably go for a sprint because I need to get ready. I'm going to be late. These people are going to rock up at my house to pick me up and I'm going to be like, I've been doing kind of reading, but I'm not ready. All right. Is that okay if we go to a sprint? You got to eat your food and it's a good time. All right. I might do 45 minutes because I've chatted for a bit longer than I was going to. All right. I shall see you all in 45 minutes. Hello, welcome back. Oh, how'd you go?
Oh, I did not read. I think I figured out why my screen time is so high. It's because here's the thing. I average 4 hours a day on Instagram. Okay, which is ridiculous. Like, no, I don't touch it. Let me tell you why. It's because of LaRue Benz. It's their Instagram, bro. Because listen, I just sent. When I tell you, I just sent like I don't even know how many of these like. I mean, they were TikToks, but they put them on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I just sent them to like a bunch of people for no reason. Like, should I be sending people this stuff at 12:15 in the morning? No. But I'm dying of laughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was laughing so hard I woke up Ari. And she was like, I'm trying to sleep, Mom. And I was like, sorry. Go back to sleep. So that's my Instagram problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I unfollowed these people, I would just go find them again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so really, it is what it is. But yeah, I did not read.
That's okay. Either did I.
So
I just I got ready. I did film a wrap-up video because I was like, I've got makeup on, I may as well do something productive. So I did that. It was very rushed because I was like, did it with like 10 minutes left to go. So I don't know why I did that, but anyway. Made a coffee and yeah, listened to the band we're going to see tonight. Do you know the Dead South? Do you?
no, what is that?
It's like an American I don't know if they're country, like banjo kind of band, and they're very like southern music kind of thing.
I mean, with
So
a name like the Dead South, they gotta be some.
they got to be something.
Yeah.
But Owen's dad is like obsessed with them, and he like found them on YouTube during COVID. So we all become obsessed with these. Yeah. It's giving like hillbilly kind of, yeah. So that's who I'm going to see tonight, and I've got my girl power earrings on for the occasion. No, it's just going to be all like 50-year-old men.
These look like some of my cousins from Tennessee. They're not my cousins.
Yeah.
My cousins are not this attractive.
But yeah, that's
they wrote a song called Banjo Odyssey.
Yes, and it's about loving your cousin. That's my favorite song.
Okay. Okay. That's a choice, you know.
It is.
A choice I would make. In hell, I'll be in good company.
Yeah.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. It's actually quite good music. Like, they are good.
Not my usual. They wrote a song about loving your cousin.
Yeah. It's like the chorus goes, what does it say? I know you're my cousin, but you need some sweet loving anyway. So, yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
And Brooklyn said, that's my favorite song.
It is. It's such a pop.
I'm not trying to be funny. This is how you know that we read way too much dark romance.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it's a good song.
Listen, people, listen. That's like the other day. I think it was on Katie's Friends. I think it was Friday, actually, because I kind of popped into Katie's Friends like throughout the day, and her and Vanessa were talking about how they read like, well, Katie doesn't really read dark romance, I don't think, but Vanessa does. So she was giving me some like book recommendations because like I mean, I thought I had found a book that was like my cutoff, right? Which
Yeah.
was the sinner, right? Because there was
Oh,
the implement that was used.
yes.
And then I was like, like once I read it and like got through it, I was like,
Actually,
actually, the entire book, like, would I want that done to me? No. And like, do I imagine myself like as like the female character when I'm reading dark romance? A lot of times, yes, because it's the easiest way for me to like relate to the character, right?
mm,
And like if I was that character, I would be like, I'm sorry, you are gonna do what with what? Absolutely
yeah.
not. But I'm just like, but reading?
Yeah. I think like once you've thought about it for a little while, it's just kind of like, well, actually, that's all right.
It's cool. That's fine. And then of course, like you tell people about it, and they're like, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah. When you say it out loud, it starts to get worse. So,
Like when I read the Never King books, the Vicious
oh,
Lost Boys books. So I
yeah.
read all of them. I think there were 3 out when I started them. So I binged all of them, and then I had to wait like 6 months for the
Yeah.
4th one. And I remember when the 4th one came out because like we'd already experienced because they like fly, right?
Mhm.
So we'd already like done smutty things like in the air, like while flying.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to someone who I don't mention on my channel anymore, but I remember talking to them about it, and they were like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "I'm good. Like I'm fine. Like clearly, I don't want to like fly with like a man who can fly and like
Mhm.
do smutty things in the air." But like reading it was cool, and they were
Yeah.
like,
It's fictional.
good. I mean, even my therapist is sometimes like, ma'am. And I'm like, listen, I'm not acting this stuff out. Okay. I'm just reading it. So it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine. It's totally fine. I did star it. Okay, there it is. Jamie has been cleaning all day, had a shower finally, and am settling in to read The Loving Spirit. Lovely. Hope you got some done during that sprint. Yes, we're getting there. We're doing it. That's my goal for April, to actually make it there and not keep going down. So, most children make messes, and this woman's going to be upset about Ari cleaning up herself.
Oh, don't worry. Ari makes her share of messes, but like also, if you're really gonna complain about my kid doing something, can we not complain about her doing dishes?
Mm.
Because then when she's like 13, and I'm like, can you go wash the dishes? She's gonna be like, who likes washing dishes?
Yeah.
No.
I was told not to wash the dishes, actually.
I was told when I was 6 not to wash the dishes, so now I'm not going to.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. If you like apply for like places like NetGalley and stuff are such good places to go. It's just kind of if you have books in mind that you want to read that are already out, then that's the thing that's a bit hard to like get books from for free. But there's lots of places now. I feel like it's becoming more frequent because more people are in it and it makes a lot of money. So Thomas said that he used to deliver pizzas for Domino's and Pizza Hut, and it never occurred to him to use a seatbelt.
Well, listen, she already ran into a curb with my dad's car, so I feel like she does it literally to protect themselves. You know? So
Yes. Elizabeth was in Guam, finally back in Colorado, so it's hard to match up with everyone back in Australia and stuff, but I will stay on Not Super Tired Yet. Awesome. Yeah, it always is a very hard match for all of us, but we somehow make do. Nicole said, I never leave house in the winter, and I actually never leave the house. I mean, I can relate. Very relatable.
Listen, here's my philosophy. Why would I leave my house? All my stuff is here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, truthfully, I have loved the house more since moving back home than I think I have in the last 10 years. Like, I'm not trying to be like funny, but like I've had to go visit someone who's like away. I mean, he's a town over, but like he's away from home right now. So I had to like go do that last week, and then I have to do it again on Wednesday, which like is fine. Like I'm not mad about it. Like it is what it is. But then like people call me and are like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" And I'm like,
yeah, that's the problem with living at home.
What you do with people? Okay.
Yes. What? Who is this? I don't know who this is. Let's see.
Oh, he's kind of an attractive man.
Okay, then yes.
Because Shannon asked me if I would want to dance with Graziano de Prima, and then that's when her nickname came up for me because she has like a new name for me that I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm sure she'll tell us. And then, yeah, I mean, he's not a bad looking dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's married though. Like I looked him up and then I like scroll down and he has like a wife. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like fight his wife or anything.
He's from Strictly.
But like, my name is not Ariana Grande. Okay, I'm not trying to fight anybody for their man. You know what I
mean? Yeah, me either, especially at my wedding. Probably shouldn't. Hello, Rachel. Hope you're having a great day as well. Everyone's saying hi. Nicole said you're overthinking it with your videos. I think we all do, honestly. Nicole tried to do the intro and outro at the end and it just doesn't work for me either. And now just does it start to finish. Yeah, I feel like you can, so it works for some people, but you just kind of got to try every which way and see what works for you best. Glenda's saying hi to Rachel. Hello, Amal. Hope you're doing good. E-reading Play With Me. Chapter 7 and just got home from Dad's to read my physical copy of What to Say Next for Autism Awareness Month. Lovely. Hope you're having a great time reading those.
Oh, I just want to say something really quick because I feel like people do not read the actual post. So earlier today, I shared a thing that says why I've decided to stop reading smut. It was an April Fool's joke, friends.
Yeah.
See, because Kelsey replied to it with like a laughing, crying emoji.
Yeah.
And I was like, could you imagine me?
Yeah.
Without smut? And she was like, I was like, no way. Yeah, so the whole post says why I've stopped reading smut. And then if you slide over, like if you actually click on the post and read it, it says LOL, I haven't April Foolsy. Like someone else posted it. I thought it was funny. So I posted it. But I've gotten like 6 different messages that are like, oh my God, have you stopped reading smut? No, people. How could I stop reading smut? Y'all are about to have a whole, at the end of the week, my March smut review thing, because there's like, I read 21 books this month. So thank God y'all the whip and chat version of a wrap up, because I did not want to have to sit in front of my camera with my face showing for that long. Now that whip and chat will only be my wrap up because I read 21 books this month. So. But I did read a lot of smut this month. I mean, what I would consider smut. So I'm considering anything that is not closed door, like that has actively. Yeah. It can have one smut scene in it, but I'll still include it because not everyone reads my level.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Not everyone, and I'm aware, you know?
Got to 54%. Lovely. Hope you're enjoying it. You're over halfway now. Finished The British Booksellers by Christy Cambron. 5 stars. Awesome. Glad you got to finish it today and you got a 5-star read. That's so great. Jamie's book is proving hard to get into, very stilted language so far. It's from 1831. That kind of makes sense why the language is like that. So may not just be used to the writing style after so many modern books last month. Yeah, that might just be one that takes you a little while to get into. That is a very old book. Chris said, are the rumors I started true that Brooklyn and Eva have signed up for competitive jitterbug contests? What?
Absolutely not. No.
What a G.
Jitterbug is like a dance.
Oh no, I don't dance. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Brooklyn got so uncomfortable. She was like, oh no.
Oh no. You're not making me do anything. Janet said, is that our new slogan from Nicole's stream room as I started? Love it. Watching a documentary about jitterbug contests. These people are so competitive. I can't think of anything that I'm that passionate about. I feel like Pod, you are that passionate about Pod.
You are that passionate about Pod.
Or other people reading Pod.
Shannon, I also need to know where I can send you something because I found a video on that Instagram that I was just talking about. And she says that her boyfriend only communicates to her in whale, and I need to send it to you because it fits like the pod thing. So I need to know where to send this. Thank you.
Love it. Chris did get her question from the comments on the earlier stream. Love it. You two are very funny. All right, I may have to. Oh
yes, Nicole knows exactly what video I'm talking about because I sent it to her and Coda in our group chat. And Coda replied with, "Where is Shannon's IG when you need it?" Truly, because she would have been the first person I sent it to. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I'll send it to you, Brooklyn. You'll understand.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, okay. I may need to wrap up and actually leave the house now, which is really upsetting. But thank you for joining me.
No problem. You know, I'm here whenever I'm here. You know what I'm saying? They put my schedule back to the way it's supposed to be, so I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday again. Thank you, God. Because let me just tell you, I hated everything about working on a Thursday. I hated everything. I was like, I do not want to be here. Why am I working on a Thursday? I should be like on sprints, you know, lounging, diamond painting. I don't know, something, but not waiting on customers. Not on a Thursday.
It's not the go. Shannon said email address.
We're gonna figure this out. You got like Discord. You got like. I'm trying to figure out how you send me your email address.
Just like post it as one of your shorts.
For like otherwise my email. If you check my description boxes, my email actually might be in my description box. If my email's if it's actually, I'll go put my email in part 1. After this is over, I'll go put my email in the description box of part 1 of 24-hour sprints.
Mm-hmm.
So Shannon, I'm going to do that. And then you can send me an email that way. That way you don't have to put your email on the internet. Because I don't want you to feel that's uncomfortable. Yeah. And I don't want you to do that. So I will go ahead and I will make sure that my email is in my description box. Or you can send it to Nicole and she can give it to me, whatever. But I will go. Yeah. Should probably start putting my email in my description box anyway, honestly. So I'll do that, and then you can send it to me, and then I'll send you the video.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, okay. Meredith is doing sprints. Thank you, Glenda. I'm gonna add that into our comments so everyone can go there. There we go. Is that going to work though? Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. But thank you all for coming, even if it was just for a short amount of time. It was very nice to finally be back on here and chatting. And we will see you next time, probably on the weekend, I'd say. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.